See here, how does agriculture development help other sectors to grow? For example, how agriculture sector can help to grow other sectors? So here there are many ways by which the agriculture development helps to development of the economy. For example, here, so here the how the agriculture development. For example, once the agriculture development takes place, so how other sector can also grow. So according to the Professor Kuznets, so agriculture makes the three types of contribution to overall growth of the economy. Nothing but, so as per the economist, the Professor Kuznets, he made a statement that agriculture makes the three types of contribution to the overall growth of the economy. For example, see, in order to growth of the economy, in order to develop an economy, so agriculture sector can make three types of contribution to the development of the economy. So first contribution is a factor contribution, second one is a product contribution, third one is a market contribution. This is very important question for the UGC net. Okay, UGC net and set and other JL DL exam also. See, so according to the Professor Kuznets, the agriculture makes three types of contribution to the overall economy. What are those? First one is a factor contribution, product contribution, market contribution. Simple, you can remember PFM or PMF. Simple, PMF, production, market, and factor contribution. So first, one by one, we will come to know that what is factor contribution. Factor contribution. So here, the factor contribution, nothing but the agriculture sector transfer some resources to the other sectors. That is, as we discussed earlier, the agriculture sector provides some inputs to the other sectors to produce some commodities. Just we come to know that how the agriculture sector can provide. What are the items can provide by the agriculture sector, such as sugar cane to produce the sugar. So in terms of factor contribution, the agriculture sector plays a very important role in industrial in other sector. So that is called a factor contribution. Factor nothing but, see, as we know, the factors of production. What is the factors of production? Capital, labor, land, right? So here, in order to produce a good, the inputs such as the raw materials are very important. That's why that is a factor contribution. The factor contribution can be in the different forms. For example, provision of capital, provision of labor. As we told that agricultural laborers are converted to the industrial labor, nothing but the industries are depending on agricultural laborers, because in agriculture sector most of the laborers are dependent. So therefore, the labor can be transformed to the industries. So as we discussed, the agriculture farmers can get some profits, so they will going to save some money in the bank. The banks will give that money to the industrial person. So indirectly, the agriculture sector can provide capital as well as labor. I think you have understood that how the factor contribution. Hello. Shall I give another example, please? Hello. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just a minute. I will going to give another example. For example, how it can be.
Yes, sir.
See, as you know, the factors of production. See, the output is depends on factors of production. So, what are the factors of production? Can we know what is the output? For example, if you take any output, I think you might have learned about this agriculture. See, the factors of production. I think, is it visible, right? Screen. Hello.
Sir.
In one note screen visible aitna kanapadna?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See here, factor contribution. The factor contribution is nothing but the output is a function of inputs. So here, what are the inputs are there? Capital, labor, land, organization, right? For example, if you take raw material. For example, if you take output with respect to sugar, sugar is a function of how the sugar output, simple, sugar output. How the sugar output came? So raw material. What is the raw material? Sugarcane and capital and labor. So here the capital nothing but it can be from agriculture sector. The labor can be come from agriculture sector. So therefore, the agri sector can act as a nothing but it can provide. It can take nothing but it can provide the development of nothing but how we can say that. Here, this sector provides some inputs to the other sectors to produce some goods and services. Then second one, product contribution. What is the product contribution? So here, in agriculture sector, provide some products to the overall economy. As we know, the product contribution, wage goods, hello, food grains, cotton, tea, beans, coffee beans, right? So these are the product contribution. For example, after producing, for example, if you take when you are producing a paddy, right? So the paddy is produced in the agriculture. Am I right? Agriculture.
Yes, sir.
So when you are producing a paddy, it can be converted into rice,
Yes.
right? So what it called?
Yes.
Rice industry, right? So here, whatever the final output is there, so it can be act as a input to the other industry. For example, if you take other items also in agriculture production, for example, wheat, right? Flour, for example, in order to flour, for example, మనం చపాతీ చేయాలంటే మనకు పిండి కావాలి. పిండి ఎక్కడికి వస్తుంది? Wheat, right? Whether if you take puri pindi or chapati pindi, okay, like that. So whatever the output is there, that's the product of the agriculture sector, it is act as a product contribution to the industrial sector. See, there is a provision of wage goods, food items, as well as provision of raw materials, cotton. For example, in agriculture sector, we can produce the cotton. So the cotton can be used to in order to produce the cloths, right? So how the cloth can be produced? By using raw cotton. Okay. So this is a product contribution, right? Then third one, market contribution. What is the market contribution? So this contribution focuses attention on the flow of goods generated by the development of the agriculture sector. For example, in the market contribution, how it can be focused on flow of goods generated by the development of agriculture sector. For example, if you take in the product market, expand market for products for other sectors. For example, see, require not only inputs necessary for production, but also wide market for its growing products. For example, see, when you are consuming kurkures, where the kurkures, how they can produce? By using some flour, right? Whether it is a wheat flour or other flour, right? Godam pindi lekapothe, right? So here, in order to produce this kind of thing, so the output has come from the agriculture sector. So after getting that final output, so we are going to extend the market, nothing but expand the market for the product of other sector, nothing but we are developing the other sector to grow or develop. And flow of agriculture products to the other sectors. For example, as agriculture sector develops, more of the goods will be sold in the market. So it will this will bring into existence many institutions providing marketing and processing, package and distribution of other services. For example, see, when you are producing a vegetables, right? So after producing vegetable, you are going to sell in the market, right? So in the market, there are different types of things will be happen. Nothing but there are different things will be happen in the market. There are different channels or others. Voice is breaking something, right? I'm listening my voice only. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Now? Hello? Now it is okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Now.
And the third one, development of international trade. For example, to export goods and services. So whatever the surplus products are there in agriculture sector, we can export to the other sector. Nothing but surplus products from agriculture. So can move to the international trade, international market. For example, when you are producing more and more items, so after consuming our country, so remaining items will be exported to the other nations. As a result of export goods, so we can earn foreign amount, nothing but foreign exchange from outside, nothing but we will earn a foreign currency. So the growth process of economy as a whole thus can be gain some energy. At the same time, the market for agriculture inputs. So when you are consuming or when you are using some inputs in agriculture sector, so there is a great expansion of agriculture inputs in the other sectors. And marketing infrastructure also plays a very important role in development of other sectors.